Dormaa West DCE urges Muslims to embrace peace and love ahead of election 2024.
Stakeholders must help deal with transit cargo diversion, GRA.
Government expresses concern over poor road network in Hawaii Municipality.
Regional Minister urges Muslims to continue with Ramadan lessons.
Nkwanta traders relocate to market center after months of misunderstanding.
President promotes tolerance and peaceful coexistence among religions as election approaches.
Kaana farm CEO calls for government intervention to protect arable farmlands and encourage youth in agriculture.
46-year-old mother defied odds work as a cattler. Now the news in details. The Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority has called on stakeholders to help curb the diversion of transit cargoes as the practice leads to a loss in revenue to the country. Mr. Fachin Akoto, the acting deputy commissioner of the Supreme Regime Customs Division, said it was the diversion objective to ensure cargo diversion were rooted out completely. At a stakeholder engagement in Tema on the securities of transit cargo, Mr. Akoto said the clearing agent had agreed that there was no cargo diversion. During the engagement, the stakeholders discussed overloading and overgauging of transit vehicles, shedding of overload transit vehicles resulting in malfeasance, and weight declaration on tracks by agents of transit terminals. Other issues discussed were the containerization of higher risk goods, the monitoring of transit goods along the corridors to the exit point, and the introduction of the ECOWAS regional network for transit trade to strengthen transit goods. The meeting also served as a platform to highlight challenges of transistors of goods from the port to their destination.
As the nation gears up for election 2024, Mr. Francis Kwejo Opon, the Dormaa West District Chief Executive, has delivered a heartfelt message to the Muslim community, urging them to embody the values of peace and love found in the Holy Quran. Speaking at a gathering of Muslims at the Nkwanta Presbyterian School Park to mark the end of Ramadan fast and prayers, Mr. Opon emphasized the importance of Islam as a religion of peace and unity. He called on Muslims to let these virtues guide their lives as they prepare for the upcoming election, stressing the significance of fostering harmony and understanding within their communities, with the nation looking forward to a peaceful and inclusive electoral process. Mr. Opon's words serve as a timely reminder of the power of compassion and tolerance in shaping a better future for all Ghanaians.
Alhaji Shani Alhassan Sebo, the Northern Regional Minister, has called on Muslims to continue practicing the lessons learned from Ramadan to ensure peace and togetherness during this year's election and thereafter. This is important for the country's prosperity, well-being, advancement, and development, he said. Alhaji Shaibu made the call on Wednesday while addressing a gathering of Muslims in Tamale to mark this year's Eid al-Fitr celebration. He encouraged them to practice self-discipline, self-control, offer sacrifice, and have empathy for the less privileged. It should therefore be evident that we have been granted the benefit of increased bodily and spiritual proximity to the Almighty Allah after going through such a serene period of sacrifice, he said. We must strive to enhance the collaboration with the security agencies, as this is crucial to the overall creation of a conducive environment for investors to come to the region.
Dr. Archibald Yao Lester, the Volta Regional Minister, says the government was discussing the state of roads in the Hawaii Municipality to reconstruct at least the Olukwati Road to Hawaii and Hawaii to Jasikan roads in a better shape to facilitate movement. He said the road network in the Hawaii Municipality was a great concern to the government, as this beautiful municipality cannot boast of any single access roads. During the confirmation of the municipal chief executive nominee for Hawaii, Dr. Lester highlighted the dire state of the road network in Hawaii Municipality. He also emphasized the unsuitability of the Vadome to Hawaii Road for its current level of traffic. He proposed that improving the Golokwati to Hawaii and Hawaii to Jasikan roads could alleviate pressure on the Vadome to Hawaii Road. Dr. Lester pledged to engage the roads minister and the member of parliament to initiate necessary road works. In response, Mr. Francis, the newly confirmed Hawaii MCE, acknowledged the developmental efforts of his predecessors and vowed to continue their work.
President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has called on Ghanaians to reject all forms of division that threaten the country's unity and cohesion. He has urged for tolerance and peaceful coexistence among practitioners of all religions in Ghana, particularly as the country approaches the election period. President Akufo-Addo made a call on Thursday when he joined the Muslim community at the Independence Square in Accra to mark this year's Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr marks the end of a month-long fasting in the Islamic month of Ramadan. The president cautioned that as the election season approaches, Ghanaians should avoid disinformation and manipulative propaganda that could undermine the country's democracy, rule of law, and fundamental rights. I make this point particularly because we are in an election year and there is a tendency for self-seeking people to exploit our differences of region and ethnicity to foment division in order to promote narrow, patriarchal, sectarian, and political agenda, he said.
Mr. Felix Owusu-Jima, the Nkwanta South Municipal Chief Executive, Oti Region, has moved traders back to the market center after several months of misunderstanding over their relocation. The traders took portions of the pavement after a shooting incident at the Central Market in November last year that resulted in some death and loss of property. Mr. Owusu-Jima said the return of the traders signaled the restoration of peace and stability, which was crucial to the overall development of the municipality. He emphasized the importance of traders adhering to the directive to help decongest the town and boost economic activities while providing goods and services to the residents. The MC urged residents to continue working together as efforts were being made to review the curfew time in Nkwanta Township.
Madam Millicent Asiwome Chomana, a 46-year-old mother of 3 at Tayagabo, a suburb of Keta in the Volta region, has chosen to work as a cutler, defying all the odds. She encouraged the youth to believe in themselves and strive beyond the odds to achieve their goals. Madam Chomana said her determination to work as a cutler stemmed from the difficulty she faced during her youthful days, which made her to strive to improve her life through hard work, perseverance, and determination, regardless of all forms of stigmatization. I have been in this business for the past 16 years, and this is what helped me to take care of the educational needs of my 3 children to the highest level. It is not good to be idle, she told the Ghana News Agency in an interview on Wednesday.
In an effort to address concerns over the sale and forceful acquisition of arable farmlands in Ghana, especially for mining purposes, Mr. Seth, the Chief Executive Officer of Kaana Farms, has urged the government to intervene. Speaking during an interview in Kaswa, Mr. Seth, 76, expressed worry over the plight of farmers who are losing their land, causing sleepless nights for many. He emphasized the urgent need for government action to protect farmlands and create an enabling environment for agriculture. As part of his advocacy, Mr. Seth brought farm produce to Kaswa for sale at reduced prices, aiming to encourage youth participation in agriculture as a viable profession. He urged policymakers to prioritize agriculture and provide support to youth interested in entering the sector.
Thank you for spending time with us. My name is Benson Adam.
Savages.